Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for getting up early. Good morning. I didn't announce the early time. I just put up the early time. So good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Good afternoon, Louise. Hello, Isabella and Margaret and Karen and Mana and Melissa. Karen, we always miss you when you're not here. Hello, Sassy Mary. You were the first one here this morning. All right, you guys. Ready? Let's get close-ups, shall we? So, let's talk about the pipe cleaners. Things that I'm learning for next time. Make sure I have the exact same yarn. Okay. So here's the ghost. Look, his buttons are spiders. So there's that one. I'm saving my favorite for last. And then here's the gingerbread man. His hat is a crocheted Keurig cup, an empty Keurig cup. Okay. The snowman did not change from yesterday, but in case anybody missed him. Okay. All right. You ready? He's a frog. I made a frog with hair. I was thinking of the witch, but then I was thinking, what am I going to do with the nose? But then all of a sudden, now his little legs are bendable. You can move them, and right, I could put I could put one of these hats on him and make him a witchy frog. Exactly. That's what I was thinking was Frankenstein. And then I'm like, wait, I can do the frog legs. So what I did, I wrapped the pipe cleaners in yarn. Frankenfrog isn't, come on. So what are my favorite things of each one? Let me see. I love the crochet hooks for the arms on him. I think my favorite on him are the spider buttons. And he's got a little spider with a web on his hat. This guy, I love the scarf and the axe. See how I did the icing on there? I think he came out pretty cool. And then the frog, I just love him. I just absolutely love my Frankenfrog. I literally just finished him. Like I burned myself trying to rush. But there we go, everybody. There's my cakes creations. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't figure out arms for this guy, you guys. I think he's fine without them. I tried, Alexa, turn off the hot glue gun. Thank you, Marianne. So did all of you catch the video of all the entries from yesterday? I put it up probably around 8 o'clock last night. But there's a lot. Now, so first of all, so many people were new. They've never done it before. This was their first experience. They were really excited. And, so I showed them how their displays were going to be done, probably where it was going to end up, this and that. And they were so excited. And let me preface the whole day by saying everyone was a lot nicer to me. There were a couple moments, but I shot them down. But I had actually gone in and gotten permission. Yes, Lori will be here today. I had gone in and gotten permission, not permission, but she agreed with me to, if there's a problem, have a team meeting and say, I'm so happy to have you here, but if you can't go on with, anyway, yes. Anyway, so I had that in my pocket that if I got any trouble, I could tell them, listen, thanks for being here, but you can go. You're a volunteer, you can go. But I didn't have to do that because everybody worked pretty well together. There were a few moments, but other than that, but the few moments I shot them right down. Well, we normally da-da-da-da. I said, okay, good, great. Thank you so much for the input. I'm going to try it this way. And if it doesn't work, we'll try another way. Very diplomatic, very, very everybody gets a trophy-ish. And yeah, so I did that. And then, holy moly, people started rolling in. Now, people were allowed to enter their items from 1 to 8. Hi, Beck. Oh, by the way, pretty sure Beck and I have to confirm a date that but Beck's going to come on and be a guest. So all of a sudden, I look up and there's people in line, lining up with their stuff. The saving grace was if they came up to me. My boss just told me Dunkin' Donuts is on her. That's awesome. So if they didn't have their tickets, so when they check in, they get a ticket and they have to attach their ticket to their item and then bring it to me and I mark it off and set it aside. So the saving grace is that if a lot of people came in at once and they didn't have their tickets, I had tables set up and I'm like, okay, so you got to go over, here's some string, here's some tape, here's some pins, whatever. Go ahead and attach all your stuff and then bring it back. So they did. And this one woman, I'm not kidding you when I said she had 2.5 pages of items to enter. So, okay, good. All right, got it. So she had 2.5 pages of items to enter. And she was so on it. Like she came in and she's like, here's my ticket, here's my thing, here's my ticket, here's my thing. And she just was really good. And then this other gentleman came in with his wife and he just had like a carload of stuff and a handful of tickets. And he had no idea what ticket went with what item. So he's sitting in front of me in a chair. Well, I don't know what this is and what is that? And, and I was like, okay. So I just very nice. I'm like, okay, guys, here's the string and here's the tape and the pins. Here's a whole table just for you guys to figure all that out. And then come on back over when you're ready. So the volunteers all looked at me like, whoa, because they had so much stuff and he had no idea. And it was all antiques. So he was like, well, you could use this for this and that for that. And, and I'm like, I need you to put your ticket on what you want me to submit to the judges and how. So did you guys see that giraffe that came in? Definitely my favorite. It's just a giraffe head. But oh my goodness, did she do a great job. This poor girl, she was like 112 months pregnant and she was just so hot and so frustrated. And she had worked on that giraffe for 8 hours all day long. She just finished it. And then she showed me a blanket that she made, a really cute granny square blanket. And she's like, I don't know where to enter this one. So I pulled out the book and it was a slow time. So I had time to talk with her. So I pulled out the book and I showed her, I'm like, okay, here's what you got to do. Go back to the office and tell her you want to enter this in there. And so she did. All in all, we had 11 people who didn't show up. Other than that, I would say there was about 75 to 85 individuals, maybe more. That's a low guess. I'll count today and give you the real number. But our show up rate was really good. Now, what I'm wondering is if people aren't going to show up this morning and think they can still enter their item, because other barns like the produce and the food and stuff like that couldn't enter till today. So I'm wondering if someone didn't have something in both barns, did they think they could bring it all in at once? So I'm going to have to deal with that today, but I absolutely have closed entries. They can't drop it off because I have to get ready now for the judges. And they're all new judges, so nobody really knows you know, nobody knows the process yet. Nobody knows, you know, the protocol. So I'm going to have to be coaching the judges on what they're looking for in the crafts and what they're looking for this and that. And one of the main things that I'm looking for, one of the things I'm looking for is if they're doing a craft project using a hot glue gun, there can't be hot glue strings on it. That will drive, that will bring it down. Absolutely. I can't have that. If you're going to use hot glue, you can't have the strands showing. That's a big deal for me in my judging, and I will make sure the judges know that. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, everybody. If I missed anybody, I'm so sorry. I know it's early. I have to be there as soon as I can. Excuse me. So that I'm there tweaking things before the judges get there, you know. So we pretty much broke it out into tables and categories. So each group is all with itself, but I'm really excited to see how it comes together. I'm not expecting to be home anytime early today. I'm not bringing Fritzy with me. He will come the whole week while he can just be in his stroller and stuff like that. And I have his little working dog vest. Yes, Margaret, we're so excited. Margaret is my guest tomorrow. No, a week from tomorrow. Ooh, I scared myself. So I have Bridget on Tuesday, and I have Margaret on Wednesday, and Mishi is Sunday, you guys. Yeah. My neighbor's getting a new roof. Sorry, Margaret. My neighbor's getting a new roof, so that's what we're hearing. They've been out there since, like, I don't know, 5:30, 6 o'clock. I don't care. I'm up. I don't know if the other neighbors are happy with it, but so, oh my goodness, I love these guys. I really do. So cute. Mine too, Karen. So, speaking of stomachs and food, so you know the whole ice cream incident the other day? Well, yesterday, I had Brian, or I had River Life bring everybody subs. I played the bigger card, man. I said, who's hungry? And I took all their orders, and I took all their orders. I got everybody a sub, and he delivered them. And we all had lunch to get, or well, it was 3:30, so we all ate together. And then afterwards, she got me an ice cream. How funny is that? I didn't know what kind you liked, so I figured everybody liked vanilla. And she got me ice cream. See? You see? I would love a new store for the cat. Yes. So all in all, by about 5:30 yesterday afternoon, good morning, Michelle. I was ready to go home. I was so tired, and we still had 3 hours left. And I was just like, yeah. But I did. Michelle, you missed it, so I'm going to show you. Here's the gingerbread man. Okay. I'm showing again for anybody who was late. Here's the gingerbread man. He's got, what are these called? I can't think of it. My brain's done, so. And then here is the ghost. The snowman didn't change. But Michelle, are you ready? Are you absolutely ready? Frankenfrog. He is my favorite. I gotta snip his hair so it's not, I want it curly in the back. I was expecting some pictures on Facebook of you guys making these, but I didn't see any. Of course, I didn't really get a chance to look at Facebook much. There we go. Now his hair's sticking out in the back. Ah, there we go. Frankenfrog. I don't think he needs a hat. I think I'm leaving him just like that. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, well, that's another reason, Marianne, why I go to thrift stores. So you can buy whatever kind of skein is there in the thrift store, who cares, and just roll it into a cake. Good morning, Amber. Amber, did you see this? I thought of you when I made him. I should put little bolts out his neck. I got to get some bolts. Put 2 little bolts out his neck so he looks like a Frankenfrog. He's going to be, I love him. He's got to stay right here. Oh, true. Yep. Yep. Oh, good point. Good point. But I need, do I have little screws in here? You never know, guys. Oh, wait. Hold up. Hold it just a minute. Here we go. I put the bolts in his neck. Oh my goodness, I can't. Now he's perfect. Now he's absolutely perfect. Oh my goodness. Little Frankenfrog. Yeah, I knew I'd find bolts. You just never know what's in my drawers. Oh my goodness. Love it. Wow, they're quick, by the way. They've got her, they started at 5 a.m. and they've got her old roof already all the way off and paneling on it already. So, I'm yeah, so I'm struggling with gingerbread, but I could do that. Where's the brown? What did I do with the brown? There it is. It's a different color brown. But like I said, lessons learned. Make sure I have a spare cake for the appendages, or spare yarn for the appendages. So, all right, let's see. Where'd he go? Doesn't really matter what color the pipe cleaners are because I'm wrapping them in yarn, right? Hold up, wait a minute. So it's got to be kind of like that shape, right? Because they kind of like have a mitt, yeah? Oh. Not ready to get up this morning. Neither was I, by the way. But I had to do a little bit early. I almost did 7:30, to tell you the truth. Alexa, turn on the hot glue gun. But I stopped myself. So let me just see here. We're going to wrap this. But I don't have a cup of coffee for him to hold. I don't have, how can I make him a cup of, well, I can probably find a little teeny cup somewhere, I'm sure. So he's got to have hands like a gingerbread man, right? So they got to be rounded. Monique, are you going to save your mom from a 4-year-old? I would say that's a wonderful idea. Yes, please. Looks like the thumbprints are not as many as the visitors, but that's fine. If you're lurking, good morning. Thank you for lurking. If you have any thoughts about more yarn people, I really am having a blast with this. So this is actually taking my mind off the daunting task of what I have to do today. I'm thinking that, oh, you had her yesterday. I'm thinking that I can use up a lot of cakes, but then what am I going to do with all these things? Give them as gifts? I don't know what to do with all these. Oh, all right. You had her yesterday. So I'm trying to make it like a mitten. I'm trying not to make really silly faces, which is very difficult when you're trying to concentrate. So I had a woman yesterday who wants to be a judge in the quilting, but she's got a quilt, and I'm like, you can't judge the category you're in. I suppose I could. Yeah, I'd put it in for holiday theme and get nothing because they'd tell me it's in the wrong category. Sorry, I'm bitter. So when I went to pick up my stuff at the other fair, the fair that I entered, the one woman was there, and you know that dried flower picture? She's like, Kim, I really love your dried flower picture. She said, I remember the one you did last year, and this one is so different and so much better, and da-da-da. So I gave it to her. I gave it to her as a gift for being, this was the other woman, the one that runs the fair. I gave it to her for being so nice to me all these years. And she was also the one that offered to take my entries for me. So she's like, I just love this one so much. I said, well, then may I give it to you? And she's like, what? I said, yeah, why don't, I said, I would love for you to have it. So she's going to display it in her office. Isn't that fun? I think that's really cool. So by the way, hot glue and yarn work very well, but once you place it, let it be. Don't touch it again, or you're going to get smushed yarn with streaks of glue in it. And that's not good. Yeah, she was really happy. But I do have all the stuff that I entered in the back of the Jeep right now. I did not have time to empty my Jeep. So I had somebody get something out of my car for me yesterday, and they opened the back and they were like, I said, yeah, I know. I said, it's bad. I get it. I know. I said, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. Plus all of the crochet stuff that I had in my barn at the Scatticoke Fair, I put away because now I have actual entries to put in there. So I have even that in my Jeep. It's quite a sight, to say the least. All right. So I have this. And I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. Oh, I guess that looks great. All right, I'm happy. All right, so I got to answer this. Okay. So you know what I find interesting? People around here, the Washington County Fair is 6 miles that way. The Scatticoke Fair is right there. People from Washington County, people from Washington County don't go to Scatticoke Fair, and Scatticoke people don't go to the Washington County Fair. Why not, people? What are you doing? They're great fairs, both of them. They're like, we haven't been to that fair in so long. I'm like, I don't think I understand why not. All right. So yeah, you guys, I have backup today with Lori. I'm very excited. But if it's anything like yesterday, they were very well behaved. Yesterday was, which thank goodness, because it was a long day. I know, Karen. They're literally this far apart, and they're like, well, I haven't been to that fair in so long. I'm like, well, why not? What are you doing? I don't know. I don't know. Where's that? This is too long. I gotta cut this. All right, so here's one arm. So you know those dioramas? This one kid put in, no, I'm so sorry. This one kid put in a diorama that's bigger than my desk. The detail, and she's only like 8 years old. The detail this kid put into this was amazing. And we've got like 4 dioramas in there. Diorama, you know what I mean. It's a box with a world inside. That's what it is. Exactly, Melissa. Thank you. And I think maybe perhaps they were. Like I said, with the peacemaking ice cream. So, all right, let's take this. Boy, they are quite noisy over there, aren't they? Getting the job done. Pretty quick. Oh, I'm liking this. All right, I'll show you in a minute. Potato. Well, you know I always say stuff wrong. Like I say motif or motive, or I say mandala and mandala, or, you know, I don't know. Anyway, I'm from Schoharie, and I say it that way. Alexa, what's today's weather?
The current weather is 63 degrees Fahrenheit with fog. Today, you can look for intermittent clouds with a high of 88 degrees and a low of 63 degrees.
88 degrees. 88 degrees. It's going to be painful. I do have a fan right next to my chair. Yeah, I do have a fan right next to my chair, so. No, I have not. I have not seen, what is it, Granny Square cards? Everything's fine. It's fine, Karen. Everything's fine. Just fine. I'm fine. I do have frozen water bottles. I have some washcloths that I wet them and I put them in the refrigerator at the fair so that they're nice and cool for a break if I need them. I'm not wearing this t-shirt. This is very kind of heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll put on a tank top. I'm not dealing with sweating to death today. I did not realize we were supposed to be up around 90. I thought we were done with the heat, but I guess not. Sorry, you guys. I got to finish this. You know how it is. I gotta finish this. Gotta finish it. Diorama. What did I say? I said something else? I thought I said diorama. Anyway, it's a box with a world inside. It's pretty cool. Especially knowing that it's little kids that did it. She did a whole farm. Like, she had chickens, and she even had like corn sprinkled down for the chickens. Oh, great. Oh. Who? Hold on. Who told a story? I'm so confused. Oh, there. Oh. That's an awesome story. I made a diarrhea. Come on. That's so funny. Kids are great. I love it. I love it. I love it. There were so many little ones yesterday that were so proud of their stuff, their little faces. There's a place where they can enter stuff made with clay and stuff made with ceramics, and there's Legos, and there's drawings. These kids are so proud of their stuff, and I was so happy. I'm just, right now in my head, I'm picturing, where am I going to put this? What am I going to do, you know? I know. I meant, right, I thought you were correcting the way I said it. That happens. I say things wrong. All right, I'm almost done with this mitten. I just got to figure out how am I going to do a cup of coffee for him. Okay, one dab will do ya. One glab will do ya. Here we go. Did anybody see my waffle cone or my waffle fries video? I didn't get any details on it. I didn't see any details on it, so I'm wondering if I didn't post it. Did I post it, you guys? You guys are my backup system. I say them Kim's way. I should have my own thesaurus. What she says and what she means. You didn't see it? You didn't see it go up? Did anybody see it? I did it yesterday before. It was supposed to be loading yesterday. Probably, with my luck, it went up. It went up private. Hold on. Block Party Waffle. For some reason, it went in as only people with a link can do it. All right, it should be going up now. It should be going up right now, you guys. That's what happens when I try to do things quickly. All right, so what happened was, for some reason, there's a button that I can click that only people with the link can see it. So that happened. I can't, you guys. There's too many things. Yeah, well, you know me in text messages. I can't. Half the time, you guys are deciphering it for me. I don't know that stuff. All right, let me see. This has to go on here so you can't see the arm is attached that way. No, we're going to do something about that. We're going to do something about this. But that's messy. We're going to change that. So here we go. What do you think? I got to change here. I made a mess. There you go. Oh, that's better. You're right. This one needed arms. Yeah, I made a mess right here with the glue. I got to put something over there. But that's better with the arms. You're right. Everybody needs arms. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're right. He needed arms. But what should I gotta fix that. Now I'm mad at myself because there's glue. And I just said you can't use crafts that have glue and show the glue. Bend them to his tummy. I think it's a girl. I'm just saying the way. I think it's the green scarf makes her look like a girl. How's that? Bent to the tummy? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, much better. The icing does look like a skirt. Yeah. All right, we're happy now. Are you happy now? Yes. Yes, I am. It has to be right. You guys know me. Good point, Amber. Good point. See what you all started? Just because I was playing with yarn cakes yesterday. Amber, did you make any? I thought for sure you would have made some. For absolute sure, I thought you would have made some. I'm trying to see if she needs bangs. I don't think so. Oh, all right. Well, I guess that's important. Oh, nice. So I'm noticing since I do the crochet class at the library, they have more crochet books there now. I wonder if they ordered them or if they thought we should have them. I'm not gluing this on just yet, but I want your opinion. Hold on. Should she have bangs or no? See the bangs under the hair? What do you think? Bangs or no bangs? No? Okay. There you go. I could give her earrings. I could give her I don't know. I'm just playing now. You guys know me. I'm just playing with things at the moment. Making it so that she has earrings. Earrings, yes. Okay. All right. Trying to get two that match. Stitch marker. That's what I got. Well, that's a good point right there. Nobody wants a earring. Stop it. Snowflake earrings. Well, I have these. I have little feather ones. You know what? I can do snowflake earrings. There's one. I can do snowflake earrings. You just watch this. Oh, those of doubt. There's one. Oh, hooker versus hooker. Woohoo! So Marianne, I still need you to be my my eyes and ears for that right now. For hooker versus hooker. Because I'm going to be, oh, I don't know. I don't think they look like earrings. She doesn't have ears. I did. Well, I snipped them off. They don't look like ears. You're very bossy, Marianne. Kidding. Dangle them from her hat. And you put that. Yeah, it looks weird without ears, but let me see what I can do. No, see? I mean, I like the snowflake idea. But I can't. I like the idea of the snowflake. I can put them over there. I could add them to her buttons. What if I make her buttons snowflakes? Hold on. If I make, I think I have an idea. As my mom would say, I have an idea. I don't know what I just dropped. Watch this. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some hot glue in it. Okay. Watch that. You just watch this. I love this. Hold on. I got to hold it still till the glue sets up. Winner, winner, snowflake dinner. And yes, I trimmed off the globs of glue. They were unsightly. Oh, you guys, this is it. This is the winner. Look at her buttons. They're green with the white snowflakes behind them, or in front of them. Love it, love it, love it. Yep. Done. I gotta stop. Alexa, turn off the hot glue gun. I gotta stop messing with her because she's perfect just how she is. I would like a cup of coffee, but and a cookie. How would it be funny if I put a gingerbread cookie in her hand? That would be wrong, I think. Fantabulous. There you go. Snowflakes on the buttons. Sorry. I don't mean to, but if I don't turn this off, I'm going to be stuck. What time is it? 8:40. Ow! I know. I can't, and I don't think I have. I don't have one of those. I do. Oh, one more thing, you guys. One more thing, and then I'm done. Just one more. Sorry, I got quiet. Snip off the glue. She's now holding a sign that says Merry Christmas. There we go. She's now holding a little sign that says Merry Christmas, and she's got her other hand up here, and she's perfect. All right, now we're done with that. We are finished with the gingerbread woman. Yeah, stop it. I'm stopping. And speaking of that, I'm going to get going as well. I know it's only been 42 minutes, but you know my brain. And now I know, stop already. Right, let it go. All right, everybody, we're going to leave you with this. Oh, this is what happens, and I lose hours and hours and hours. I'll just get in here and lose so much time. I'll put a little flower in her hair or something, make her, or a dead fly. I do love him. All right, you guys, I'm going to get going. I will give you an update with a video later this afternoon when everything is set up, hopefully. And then I will tell you all about it in the morning. Tomorrow should be normal time because the fair doesn't open till 10 and I really don't have to be there until it opens tomorrow. So everybody have a great day. Remember, thank you. I do appreciate you. You really do start my days off great. I was stressed yesterday until we started playing with this, and then I had a great day. So thank you so much, you guys. Keep me in your thoughts for the day. And remember, everybody, be happy, be kind, and be creative. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.